I'd simply subscribe to GTS to fix all your problems.
We're back.
We're back.
I
I
mean,
think they missed us. It's been a month.
It's been a month. We're back. We're here.
Guys, today we're back with more information to help you out. Stop playing with demons.
Stop playing with demons.
Stop playing with demons. From now on, I'm done playing with demons. Okay? I used to mess around a little bit of demons. You know, I got a chick over here, I got a chick over there. You know, once in a while it's okay to have a few chicks.
A few demons.
This year, 2025, we're not playing with demons anymore. I would say demons are definitely something that's just going to bring you back in life where you're not going forward. I believe as humans, we need to evolve every day, daily, like genuinely daily to be satisfied in life, to feel wholeness in life. You have to evolve every day. So we're not doing the going back to the X thing. Okay, going back to the X thing, that's a demon that many have to face. Yeah. That going back to the X thing it's not going to work out, because that's like you were benching 225, now you're at 315, you're doing it for reps, and then someone says, "Hey man, go back to benching 225 for reps." Where's the growth? Where's the satisfaction? Yeah. You can't enjoy you can't enjoy a workout because you're just going back. You can't go back to the feeling you had with your ex anymore. It's not going to happen. You can't go back to those demons. You have to keep growing, hit 315, then 345, then 350. You have to evolve to feel satisfied at the gym.
Yeah.
Or if you now brought a Ferrari and someone says, "Hey man, go back to your Toyota." But it saved gas. You remember you were excited when you had that Toyota in high school? Go back to your Toyota.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you can't go back to your Toyota. The new threshold is the Ferrari. So we can't play with those demons, especially those demons of going back to your ex. That shit ain't happening, especially in 2025. That shit ain't happening.
Demons, I feel like a lot of people think demons are like, especially like the Christian good boys who like are like, you know, nose to Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like highlighting their shit. They're like, "Oh, demons are spiritual things, creatures," like perhaps. Yeah. But demons are also just energy. It's low frequency energy that preys on human weakness to grow, and it's within you. So when we say demons, we're not necessarily saying some fucking you know monster or some shit. We're simply saying that when you backtrack, when you go back to the old you, or you do something, you masturbate, you know, the simple stuff in life, you're setting yourself up for months of failure and thought loops and just a whole bunch of demonic shit. And you're not even, I mean, bro, most of the time where I was playing with demons and stuff, like I couldn't even recognize myself. I didn't know who I was. I was stuck in like just crazy thought loops, all this stuff. And for my more like simple-minded people who don't like to like overthink things, just think conscious, subconscious. Just feed your conscious mind good things all the time, and there's no time for demons. There's no time for demons. There's no time to get false suggestions that like ingrain into your subconscious. A lot of this just stems from wrong thinking. You can't play with demons. You can't play with your thoughts all day. You can't constantly think. You can't constantly do all these things that are leading you down bad habits. And the funny thing is, these same demons in your head make you think that you're going somewhere. It makes you think that you're taking steps. "Oh, I'm going somewhere. I'm desperately trying to get somewhere." But in reality, you just always end up back exactly where you started.
The devil's beautiful. Yeah. Once you really see the truth inside of him, you piece of shit. You son of a bitch. No, you can't do that to me. In life, for whatever you want, if you can imagine it, then you already have it. You're just waiting for the day for it to come. So if you can already imagine yourself in your own apartment, if you can already imagine yourself with your nice car or your girlfriend, you already have it. Eventually, it's just gonna take 6 months, but you already have it since you already imagined it. So you need to protect your brain. You need to protect your psyche. Therefore, if you're allowing these demons like your phone, scrolling on TikTok, porn, reels, all of these things to penetrate your imagination, therefore you can't accomplish your goals. You can't have the things you want because you're allowing demons in your head and it's penetrating your goals. So now you can't have the thing that you imagined. Demons are fucking up your accomplishments. Whatever you think you can have. Every day you're scrolling on reels, you're putting brain rot, tits, and ass in your brain. How in the hell are you ever going to think of a Lamborghini? How in the hell are you ever going to think of leveling up, getting muscle, or making money? How in the hell would you ever do that if your feed is just demons? You have to fix your feed. You have to fix the things that you're putting inside your brain.
You bring up a good point that you can't have the Ferrari if you're stuck in that shithole, that loop. You're always living, 99% of people are living in the world without. We call it the world without. You're living in the world without the Ferrari. You're living in the world without the money. You're living in the world without the bitch, all this stuff. And what everybody fails to realize, because it's usually stems from a lack of faith, what everyone fails to realize is that if you just fix the world within, the world without becomes a whole different scenario, a whole different thing. You can be driving your fucking shitty ass 2006 Toyota Camry, but if you just imagine the car that you want, you're already in it, you're already driving it, you're already doing all these things. If you battle these demons in the correct way, you start to realize that the world without, everything starts manifesting. It's somehow, I don't know how to explain it to you guys exactly, but you're always living in the world without, and you wonder why you're always stuck. It's because you're not fixing this. You're not fixing this. This is always telling you bad things. I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. It's always somehow, some way we just hate ourselves, and no one can tell you how long you're going to hate yourself for. But eventually, when you fix the conscious mind, you protect the subconscious, everything changes. Everything changes. You can literally get so much dopamine. Think of all the dopamine hits that you get throughout the day. You're looking at tits, ass, all these demons, all this demonic stuff that leads to just hell. It fucks you up for a month, 2 months, 3 months straight.
Yeah.
It can all completely be fixed if you just fill your conscious mind with good, with positive. It takes reps.
And I think some people think once they overcome their demons, they have to still go back to it. Like, you haven't jerked off in 6 months, G. You've overcome it. Why do you still think that thing still sits with you? Some people still think, oh, but eventually, 6 months later, I might still jerk off. No, you've overcome it. Now we're leveling up and we're overcoming more things. Stop thinking these demons are forever with you. These obstacles are forever with you. Once you slayed that demon, you're on to the next. Okay, you overcome porn. You've overcome being fearful of women. You've overcome talking on the camera. You're just leveling up. Never think you're gonna go back, because you're not. You're done with your ex. You're never going back to that shit. You're never going back to that shit. You're done with that Toyota. You're never going back to that Toyota. I'm sticking with my Ferrari. I want a better car now. You're done with the apartment. Now I live in a house. I'm never going back to an apartment. Some people still think there's a possibility that I can still go back. No, G. You're fast forwarding. You're leveling up. You're upgrading yourself every day. There's no going back to demons. There's no going back. You can only go forward. Overthinking is the demon that most people don't even look at. They're like, it's not really that big of a deal. But overthinking stops you from everything. Everything. It's a very, very important entity, demon, that you have to overcome. Because overthinking is the reason why you haven't moved out of your mom's house. Overthinking is the reason why you haven't gotten that job. And overthinking is the reason why your crush is with a new man when you really should have had her. Overthinking is setting you back. That's all it is. Yeah. It's just that thought. That thought is setting you back. You need to change your mind and change the way you think.
Yeah. And it's not setting you back like a step. It's setting you back 20 steps.
20 steps. That girl could have been your wife. Yeah. Literally. But since you put that thought in your head of overthinking, there's no way I can get her. No, she's a 10 out of 10. No, there's no way. This guy likes her. That guy likes her. There's no way I can get. Doing that, now your wife just left. Yeah. You don't have a wife anymore. oh, I can't make it in the real world. No, life is too expensive. I don't know if I can pay for this and that and groceries and all that. You know what? I'm going to stay with my mom till age 40. From overthinking. Not from a circumstance, not that you're in a wheelchair, not that you lost all your money. From overthinking is why you're still in a shit situation. A thinking thought is why you're still in your situation. You have to overcome overthinking, because it's always a lie. Your situation has never been as big as it sounded. Look back and reflect on every situation in your life. It was never that big. Okay, Jessica said no. Was it really that big of a deal? You lost a couple $100 from that business. Was it really that big of a deal? You had a basketball game. Was it really that scary? It was just a basketball game. Just show.
And they always figure it out.
Yes.
They always figure it out, no matter how bad it gets. Even if you go home crying, like, 6 months later, you forgot about it. You're chilling and you're eating Qdoba. Like, everything's good. And I realized that overthinking is the demon of anxiety, right? Because it's just constant, like, thinking about the future. Maybe you linger a little bit in the past, but really overthinking just means that I'm stuck in place because I'm looking at a million different things. Where should I go? Should I do this? Should I start that business? Should I do this? And then you just stay frozen for 20 years. Bro, you have to have an abundance mindset. That's how you overcome it. You have to start being fucking selfish. You have to say, no, you know what? I want that car. And also, when I obtain that car, when I get that car, it's not going to be good enough. And I want even more and more and more and more and more and more. And it needs to be in abundance.
Yep.
Now, don't take my words too crazy. I don't want you guys like fiending for things at the mouth. You shouldn't be greedy. You shouldn't need anything because you already have everything that you want. But you're confused, bro. Satan is literally confusing the world, thinking that, oh, you're to this, you're to that, all this stuff, all these demons throughout your day is fogging your brain, making you overthink constantly. It is sending you into loops. I mean, bro, take it from me. I'm a guy who I'm still overcoming the overthinking. There's so many thoughts that flood throughout the day, but the difference between me and some, Joe Schmo that is just caught up in his day and is still worried about his ex and all this stuff, the difference is I put in the effort to consciously say to myself, okay, this is obviously lies from the devil. And this is obviously a demon. Imagine if I listened to the thought of, oh, something's going wrong with this. Then that spirals into so many things and it starts manifesting into my actual world. Yep. Then I blow a tire. And I guarantee you, this is honestly a perfect example. Anyone who gets into a car accident, it's their fault. 100%. Even if from a traffic standpoint, it's not their fault.
100%.
Because you're manifesting, you're putting the energy out there. You're driving anxiously, you're thinking that this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Even if you're not consciously doing it, you're unconsciously doing it.
You're putting the energy that I am capable of being within a situation of a car accident.
Yes.
You put that energy out there. There's some people out there who are like, there's no way I get in a fucking car accident. Fuck this car. The crosswalk hasn't even lit on. I'm still gonna walk and flip him and give him the finger, and I'm gonna walk because he doesn't project that energy that he can get in a car accident. Any accident that's happened in life has always been your fault. If you've gotten injured, it's always been your fault. You weren't conscious and you were susceptible to the energy of getting hurt. Everything's your fault. But they're also being motivated by demons. But some people don't really understand that. They don't get that. Because think of this. Why would you ever tell yourself, I'm a loser, I'm a bum, I can't do this, I'm short, I'm fat? Why would you put that in your head? That isn't your thought. Those are entities all around you, and you have to tell them to fuck off. Hey, fuck off. Hey, I would never get in a car accident. Fuck off. Why would a thought make you think that? Those are demons and entities trying to attack you, but you say, hey, motherfucker, Jesus is king.
Bro, I was at work today, and we got this new guy at my job, and I'm talking to him. We're just working together and shit, and I'm we kind of just had a little bit of a discussion, a little bit of a conversation sparked up, and I'm telling him how positive I'm, how good of a day I'm having, how positive I'm feeling, all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, man, wish I was there with you. And I'm like, oh, you can be. I said it with such a neutral face. I'm like, yeah, you can be with me. Yeah. He's like, I don't know, man. Things happen. And I'm like, no, things don't really happen. No, you could actually be with me right now. You can be with me with the snap of your fingers. You can just be cool. And he's just giving me all this bullshit. His girlfriend is chatting all the time. He constantly needs music. He needs this, that, the other. Nothing ever fulfills him. He's fat. He's black. I'm like, dude, get it together, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. You have to literally get it together. I think in the Bible it says those who come to the door, those who knock on the door opens or whatever. You have to want it. You have to want it. Everybody's so unconscious that they don't realize that they love the thrill and the excitement that a anxiety-filled, depressed-filled life brings. No. You guys love that shit. You're eating it up.
And a demon will tell you, oh, fuck, I lost my 3 out of 10. Fuck, my day is ruined. although I'm making 10 grand a month right now, my day's ruined. That ugly bitch, we broke up. Now I can't. You were having a happy day, yet your coworker was having a shit day. You're both getting paid the same. He's probably getting paid more. I don't fucking know. Yeah, he's having a shit day because his girlfriend left him when his girlfriend was probably a skank hoe. And you have to just change the way your mind thinks, change the perspective of life. You could say, oh, she left me. Or you could say, oh, thank God this woman left. She was a headache. I can't wait to find my future wife and have healthy kids with her. Boom, day's happy now. His day's now he's happy sitting with you. But instead he says, oh no, I lost this girl. Oh no, there's no way I can find another girl. Oh no, really? Is there really 3 billion other girls on planet Earth? There's no way there's 3 billion other girls on Earth. This 3 out of 10, she's amazing, right? She's a 3 out of 10. All thoughts, all demons, all lying to him in his head. You can just, all right, she left? Okay, new girl. I'm happy for her. New girl. Boom. End of story. Move on. Let's work on business. Let's get some muscle. Let's chill with the buddies. Let's have a boom.
Yeah.
Perspective. Demons in your head. Changing your thoughts. Changing your life.
I realize too, and you bring up another great point, is like me and him are getting paid the exact fucking same. Maybe I'm getting paid a little more, maybe he's getting paid a little more. Who the fuck knows? But basically, when you're at a couple dollars an hour, it doesn't matter anyways, right? We're all just getting paid the same. We're getting the same fucking check every single day. What is the difference? What is the difference between the energies? Why am I having such a good day and yet he's having such a shit day? And the only difference, what's the difference? We're both standing here doing our job, present in the moment. It doesn't matter what just happened to him, and it doesn't matter what's going to happen to him. In that moment, when we're both present, talking to each other at work, what the fuck could possibly be the difference from me having a good day and him having a shit day? We're doing the same exact fucking thing.
Yep.
The difference is he's selfish. He has a giant ego and he thinks that he's more important than he actually is. And he's caught up and he's self-absorbed and he thinks that it has to be this hell and he has to overcome this thing and he's the main character of his own story and all this stuff. He is so caught up in himself that he doesn't realize he's causing all the suffering.
Yep.
He's causing all of the suffering. And it's completely unneeded. Like, I remember... honestly, yeah, let's talk about work today. I had so much shit to do at work one day, and I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I'm stressed, this, that, and the other. This is bullshit. I'm getting paid this much. Why am I doing this much work? I should be making this much, that much, blah, 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 blah. If I'm doing all this, how the fuck? Does reality give a fuck? I still have shit to do. What am I going to do, quit? I could, but, I mean, then that just leads to more hell. We all understand that. Reality does not care how you feel.
Nope.
So if reality doesn't care how you feel and you're looking around and you have all this shit going on, then what is the reason why you would ever make your mind even worse? Why would you consciously choose negative thoughts? You're already in a fucked situation. So what is the benefit of being like feeding these demons that energy and being like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
It's your animation. It's the way that you're holding yourself that's making all these feelings, all this thought turn into this sensation and make it feel so real because you're making out with the devil. You can just change like that.
Yep.
You just be present.
Anytime you're sad, you're making out with the devil.
Yeah.
Anytime you're overly happy, you're also making out with the devil. When you're just right here, well, life is going amazing. It could dip a little bit, but it could go high. Okay, I'm making some money, but I'm still here. That's life.
Yeah.
This year, 2025, no playing with demons. All right? You know what you're doing. Stop playing with demons. Cut it out. Because the devil, he's deceptive, and he'll make you think this is the only way I can live life right now, when there's something greater waiting for you. It's waiting for you. You just have to have faith. You can't see it right now, but you have to have faith. There's something greater waiting for you. No demons this year, G. No demons.
Master your mind.
Master your mind. Subscribe to GTS for more videos like this.
To fix your life.
Fix your life. Yeah, subscribe. Follow us on X. I'm going to put the GTS X. I'm in the GTS X account. Follow us on X, Instagram. Support us. Big things coming in the future. No demons.
No demons.
Yeah.